Well, okay, so you had Naomi Campbell behind you, but I mean, you've always said that you're a huge Led Zeppelin fan.
I mean, I was talking to someone about this yesterday, that had actually seen you guys at the Marquee, way back when, and he was there too, Graham. He was there too, and it was, you know, the first couple minutes of that gig, for me it was like watching a UFO land. It was like, oh my God, that's real, and it's actually happening. And the coolest thing about that gig was that everyone who was there was lucky to be there, because how many millions of people wanted to be there? There was 20, 40, 60 million people wanted tickets, but I don't know how many people that place holds. But so everyone there was like, the vibe was like everyone had won the lottery. So it was the happiest audience you've ever seen in your life. And it sounded great. It was great. It was a great show.
And John, I understand this right, because it became clear after that gig that Robert didn't want to do any more of that. That's why you were looking for a band to talk with, a band to record with. I mean, is that true?
Well, yeah. What actually happened is that Jimmy and Jason and I had put in so much work for the O2 thing that when Robert said he didn't really want to do it anymore, we thought, well, let's start another band. Of course, we didn't really. We tried to keep it a secret, but everybody said, "Oh, it's Zeppelin without Plant," you know, which it wasn't. We were going to start another band with another name, playing our own songs,
like a skiffle band or something. Or?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, washboard, you know, all that sort of stuff. T-chest bass, and we would have, if we'd have, you know, we were going to go out on the road and make a record, go out on the road, and we would have had to have played some Zeppelin songs. And so I was kind of up for going out on the road. I was kind of in that mindset, and then Dave came along with his suggestion. I went, yeah, sure.
You were in that mood, and we just thought this is the project.
Yeah, and I've been rehearsing for most of the year anyway, so I was, you know, my playing was.
The Chops.
The Chops was there.
I'm just going to put this. Isn't time, unfortunately, to get through most of the emails, but this one caught my eye from Andy Bollen. Simon, I used to know Dave. My old band Captain America toured with Nirvana in 1991. Tell him it's Andy Bollen, drummer with Captain America. What you see is what you get with Dave. He really is a brilliant guy. I'm proud to have known him, and I'm chuffed he's now working with John Paul Jones and Josh, of course, as he was drumming like Bonzo and Dale Crover of the Melvins when I knew him.
That's so nice. Captain America, a great band.
Yeah,
and we did a lot of time with them on the road.
It's going back a long way. Do you even got time for a quick burst of Dead End Friends?
I think we do.
Yeah,
but how long is that? How long is that track?
That's the quick one on the record.
Yeah, but we've got
that one's under 8 minutes.
Yeah, but it's 3 minutes before we finish in 3 minutes. Let's give you just a bit of a burst, a little more illustration of what these guys sound like. Here's a bit. Tell you there are 4 nodding heads in this studio. You're still listening.
Well, you know, when I listen to that song, I remember recording that song. The making of this record was so much fun because it was like such an easy, natural process. But that song, I came to the studio and Josh was like, "Okay, I got this idea, but we gotta record it. I gotta split in like 7 minutes. I have to take my daughter out to dinner." So we ran in and we did like 2 takes, and that was one of the takes.
That sounds good.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the pressure is good for you. You know.
So, in the minute and a half that we've got left, it doesn't feel as though this is a one-off project. You've clearly had a good time. Clearly, the reception of this is very good. You're going to do another one, aren't you?
I hope so.
I don't see why we wouldn't do another one.
Would you not want to be in this band?
No, but you do have other people to work with. You know?
Yeah, but you have to move it.
You have to go through John first.
Yeah.
But and you know, this is about. Playing music, if you're lucky enough to do it, is about seizing a classic moment and making the most of it, and that's why we're all here to do this. And so it's sure hard to walk away from something you really enjoy. You know?
Yeah,
it almost seems silly.
It was John who's saying I haven't got a band, but I think you could join any band.
I wouldn't want to join anyone. No, I wouldn't want to join anyone. No, this one.
And as far as touring is concerned.
We're doing it. We're doing a bunch of shows.
Now, you know?
Yeah.
That's
but how many? How many gigs? You know, you could sell out 20, 30, 40.
Well, you know, I think we've done it right.
Commitment.
I think we've started where we should start, and we're going the direction we should go, and we'll see where we end up. But, you know, man, it'd be fun to go play big arenas with this band. But, you know, we'll get there. We're doing what we got to do.
We've done about 20 shows already, haven't we?
In the meantime, people enjoy seeing in the smaller arenas, so they can tell everybody that they saw them Crooked Vultures.
I saw them there.
I was there. I was there, man.
Dave Grohl, Josh Holm, and John Paul Jones, appreciate you joining us. Thank you very much indeed for your time today.
Thanks.